Good morning, students. Myself, Anita. I am working as assistant professor in the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Today, I am going to discuss about the course Software Engineering. This is Lab Integrated course. The course code is 231 CS235. I am going to handle this course for second year, third semester students. Now, I am going to discuss about the video lecture on software project management. Once again, good morning students. Today we are going to discuss software project management, which is one of the most important topics in software engineering. Software project management is the process of planning, organizing, scheduling, monitoring, controlling software development activities so that the project can be completed successfully. It ensures that the software is delivered on time, within budget, according to customer requirement, with the expected quality, with the proper risk control. So let us understand the terms in the definition. What is planning? Planning means deciding what work must be done, who will do it, when it will be done, what resources are needed, and how much it will cost. The second one, organizing. Organizing means arranging the people, tasks, tools, and resources in a proper way. The third one, scheduling. Scheduling means fixing the sequence of tasks and assigning deadlines. Monitoring. Monitoring means continuously checking the progress of the project. Next one, controlling. Controlling means taking correction action if the project goes off track. Next, we are going to see objective of software project management. So the main objectives are deliver software on time, that means avoid delays, stay within budget, avoid unnecessary spending. Next one, meet customer requirement, that means deliver what the client actually wants. The next one, maintain software quality, that means ensure the software works correctly and reliably. And the last one, manage risk, that means identify and handle problems before they become serious. Before discussing the software project management, first we are going to learn what is a software project. Software project is a collection of activities performed to develop a software product. For example, if a company develops an online shopping application, that is a software project. Now the question is, why do we need management? Because software projects are not small or simple. They involve many modules, many people, many technologies, and many deadlines. Customer requirement may also change. So if we don't manage the factor properly, the project can easily fail. That is why project success depends on four major things. First one is scope, time, cost, and quality. Scope means what work has to be done. Time means when it should be completed. Cost means how much money can be spent. Quality means whether final software is reliable and useful. Next, we are going to discuss about, in this slide, need for software project management. Software project management is needed because software development is full of challenges. Requirement may change suddenly, technology may change, customer expect high quality, deadlines are often strict, and the budget is usually limited. In such a situation, if we don't have proper management, the team may become confused, tasks may get delayed, resources may be wasted, and customer satisfaction may decrease. So, software project management helps in using resources properly, controlling the development process, reducing risk, and improving communication among all stakeholders. I can say one example. Suppose a college asks for a student portal. Initially, they ask only for student login, attendance, mark. Later, they request fees payment, timetable, parent login, SMS notification. So, without project management, such changes can create confusion. With software project management, the changes are evaluated and managed. So in this slide, we discuss about software project manager. The software project manager is the person responsible for planning, coordinating, and controlling the software project. The manager acts as a bridge between customer or client, developer, tester, management, and stakeholder. So now we are going to see the responsibility of a project manager. So first one, project planning. So that means prepare project plan, define scope, task, and milestone. And the next one, team management. That means assign work to team members and coordinate the team. And third one, resource allocation. That means allocate people, tools, infrastructure, and budget properly. And fourth one, budget preparation. That means estimate cost and control spending. And fifth one, risk management. That means identify possible risks and prepare mitigation plan. And the sixth one, client communication. That means discuss requirements, progress, changes, and delivery with the client. Next, we are going to see essential skill. First one, leadership. Leadership means guide the team and inspire confidence. Next one, decision making. That means take correct decision under pressure. And the third one, communication. That means interact clearly with the team members and clients. And fourth one, problem solving. That means handle conflict, delay, and technical issues. The last one, technical knowledge. That means understand the software development sufficiently to make informed decisions. In this slide, we are going to discuss about types of management in software project management. In software project, management is not limited to only planning and scheduling. There are different areas that need separate attention. For example, if team members disagree, we need conflict management. If there is a possibility schedule delay or staff resignation, we need risk management. If the customer changes features, we need change management and requirement management. If different version of the files and source code must be maintained, we use configuration management. Finally, when the software is ready to be delivered, release management becomes important. So, software project management is not a single activity. It includes multiple types of management because software projects involve people, changes, risk, person, and delivery stages. So, conflict management is nothing but handle disagreement among team members. Risk management means identify and reduce project risk. Requirement management means collect, document, track, and update customer requirement. And change management means handle modification in scope or requirement in a controlled manner. Configuration management is that means maintain version and track changes in software component. The last one, release management, means plan, and control software release to user or customer. This slide, we are going to first type of software project management, that is called conflict management. Conflict is common in every team. In software project, people may disagree about design, technology, workload, deadlines, or priorities. Conflict is not always bad if managed properly. It can lead to better decision, but if it is ignored, it can create stress, poor teamwork, and project delay. So the role of the manager is not to suppress discussion, but to resolve conflict constructively. So we say one example. Two developers disagree on whether to use Java or Python for the backend. If issues is not handled, the project may be delayed. The managers should listen to both sides, evaluate technical and business need, and make the best decision. The next type is risk management. Risk management is very important because software projects rarely go exactly as planned. Problems like delay, cost increase, technical issues, or manpower shortage can happen at any time. Instead of waiting for the problem, a project manager must identify risk early and prepare preventive action. That is the purpose of risk management. So, risk management is the process of identifying possible problems before they happen and preparing solution in advance. So, risk management process, risk identification, that means find possible risk. Risk analysis, that means understand impact and probability. Risk prioritization, that means decide which risks are more serious. The next one, risk mitigation, that means it prepare action to reduce risk. The last one, risk monitoring, that means track risk continuously. The common risks are changing requirements, schedule delays, budget overrun, employee resignation, technical failures, and security issues. As an example, if a key developer may resign, the manager should document work properly, ensure knowledge sharing, keep backup team members ready. The next type, we discuss about requirement management. The success of software project depends heavily on how well we understand customer requirement. If requirements are incomplete or misunderstood, the team may build the wrong product. Requirement management ensures that all customer needs are collected, written clearly, prioritized, and tracked throughout the development. Requirement management is the process of collecting, documenting, analyzing, prioritizing, and tracking customer requirement throughout the project lifecycle. Some activities is happen: requirement gathering, requirement analysis, prioritization, documentation, change tracking, and validation with customer. If the requirements are unclear, wrong software may be developed, rework increases, cost and delay increase, customer becomes dissatisfied. So, an example, a customer first asks for online payment. Later, they say it must support UPI, debit card, payment history, refund tracking. These must be documented and tracked properly. So next type, change management. Changes are natural in software project, but every change cannot be implemented immediately without analysis. We must check how the change affects time, cost, design, testing, and other modules. Change management provides a formal method to evaluate and implement changes in a controlled way. Change management is a structured process for handling changes in a software project without disturbing the entire project. Some reasons for change. So first is a new customer request, business policy changes, market competition, new legal or scrutiny, security requirements, and technology upgrade. Some change management processes are request change, evaluate impact, approve or reject, implement the change, monitor the result. Why change management is needed? If changes are accepted randomly, deadline may break, budget may increase, confusion may occur, quality may. So in this slide, we are going to see software configuration management. Software configuration management is like maintaining discipline in software version. Suppose 5 developers are working on the same project. One changes the login module, another updates the payment module, and another fixes bugs. Without software configuration management, it becomes difficult to know which file is the latest and which version is stable. And software configuration management solves this by controlling version, tracking changes, and maintaining consistency. So software configuration management is the process of controlling and tracking software changes across the development lifecycle. So why software configuration management is needed? In a software project, many developers work together, source code changes frequently, multiple versions may exist, bugs are fixed, and features are added. Without configuration management, files can get mixed up and the team may lose track of the correct version. Some of the main components in the configuration management are version control, that means track code changes over time. Baseline management, that means store approved version of software artifact. Third one, change control, that means ensure changes are reviewed and approved. The last one, configuration audit, that means check whether the product and documents are consistent. Now, so these are the tools we are used in the software configuration management: Git, GitHub, GitLab, and SVN. So in this slide, we are going to see aspect of software project management. Software project management is a broad area, but it can be understood through 6 key aspects: planning, leading, execution, time management, budget management, and maintenance. These 6 together help the project move from idea to final product and then to post delivery support. So the 6 major aspects of software project management, already said: planning, leading, execution, time management, budget management, and maintenance. So these are the core activity that together ensure successful project. In this slide, we are going to see the first aspect is planning. Planning is the first and most important phase in project management. We can answer the question: what should be done? Who will do it? When should it be completed? What resources are required? What risk may occur? Good planning reduces uncertainty and increases the chances of project success. Planning is the foundation of a project. It creates a roadmap for execution. So planning includes scope definition, cost estimation, resource planning, scheduling, and risk assessment. Without planning, tasks may be missed, deadline may be unrealistic, cost may be uncontrolled, resource may be wasted. Some tools used in planning. First tool, Gantt chart. Gantt chart means it shows the tasks and timelines. And PERT chart. PERT chart means shows the task dependencies and project goal. Then work breakdown structure. That means breaks the project into smaller manageable. In this slide, we are going to see the next aspect, leading and execution. After planning, the project enters the execution. But execution is not only the technical work. The team must be led properly. Leading means motivating the team, solving issues, coordinating tasks, and ensuring that everyone works toward the same goal. Execution transforms plan into real software. So leading means guiding and motivating the team. That means encouraging the members, resolving conflict, coordinating activities, ensuring discipline and productivity. Execution means carry out the actual project works. That means coding, testing, implementation, and progress tracking. Last one, reporting. Planning tells what should be done. Execution makes it happen. Leading ensure the team work effectively while executing. So in this slide, we are going to see next aspect, time and budget management. In software project, time and money are very important. If a project is delivered too late, the customer may not be satisfied. If the budget is exceeded, the company may face financial loss. Therefore, the project manager must continuously monitor both time and cost. Time management ensures tasks are completed as scheduled, and budget management ensures money is spent carefully and appropriately. So we have focused two critical project constraints, time and budget. So time management includes task scheduling, setting deadlines, tracking progress, monitoring delays. So now we are going to see the benefits of time and budget management. Timely deliver, better productivity, reduced project slippage. Budget management includes cost estimation, expense tracking, resource spending control. So some of the benefits in the budget management: prevents overspending, improves financial control, keep project feasible. So in this slide, we are going to next aspect is maintenance. The software maintenance is a very important stage because software continues to evolve even after delivery. User may report bugs, ask for new feature, or require compatibility with the new system. Therefore, maintenance ensures the software remains useful, updated, and reliable over time. Maintenance is the process of modifying software after it has been delivered to user. Software is not finished after deployment. Once users start using it, they may find bugs, ask for improvement, or require changes due to environment update. So next we are going to see type of maintenance. So many types of maintenance are used. First one, corrective maintenance. That means fixing error and bugs. And the next one, adaptive maintenance. So that means updating software to work in a new environment such as new OS or database version. The next one, perfect maintenance. That means improving performance or adding enhancement. The next one, preventive maintenance. That means making changes to avoid future problem and improve maintainability. Some importance of the maintenance is bug fixing, performance improvement, user satisfaction, longer software life. So in this slide, we are going to advantage of software project management. I list out the advantages: better planning and scheduling, efficient resource utilization, reduce risk, improve quality, better communication, higher customer satisfaction, increase project success rate. So when software projects are managed properly, the results are much better. Planning becomes clearer, resources are used efficiently, risks are reduced, communication improves, and customer satisfaction increases. So simple word we say, software project management increases the chances that software project will be completed successfully. Software project management brings structure and control. It avoids confusion, help manage changes, and ensure the project team works toward common goals. So in this slide, we are going to see the drawbacks. So some drawbacks are used in the software project management. Like every system, software project management also has some drawback. It may increase cost, introduce additional process in large teams. Communication overhead may also become high. Rules are too strict. Creativity may be affected. So the goal is not to create unnecessary control, but to apply management is a balanced and practical way. So although software project management is very useful, also some limitations. So high cost, that means using project management tools and hiring skilled manager can increase expenses. Next one, increase complexity. That means many processor, report, meeting and approval may make the project more complex. And third one, communication overhead. In large team, too much communication and coordination may consume time. And the next one, reduce creativity. Strict procedure may sometimes limit innovation and flexibility. So these drawbacks don't mean software project management is bad. They simply show the management must be balanced. Too much control can create bureaucracy, while too little control can create chaos. In this slide, we are going to see real-world applications. Software project management is used in real life, like industry using the software project management. I list out one by one. Banking system, e-commerce platform, healthcare system, education software, government project, mobile app development. Some examples are I list out. Amazon, Flipkart, Google Pay, hospital management system. So why software project management is important in this application? These systems are large, complex, user critical, continuously updated, highly dependent on quality and security. So they require careful planning, monitoring, risk control, version control and maintenance. So software project management is not just a theory topic. It is used in almost every software company and industry. Banking software, hospital system, online shopping platform, payment app, educational portal, and government digital service all depend on project management for successful development and maintenance. Without proper project management, such large system would be difficult to complete and maintain. So in this slide, we are going to see the software project management, which is related to sustainable development goals. Software project management support the achievement of sustainable development goal by planning, developing, delivering software solutions that address the global changes. Some key attributions are listed here. Promotes sustainable and efficient use of resources, support digital education and e-learning system, enable healthcare and telemedicine solution, facilitates smart cities and digital governance, encourages innovation and employment and economic growth, helps monitor environmental and climate related issues. So software project management contributes to sustainable development by delivering quality software solutions that improve the social well-being, economic growth and environmental sustainability.